Muratas, how are we doing? It is July. We're in July?
17.
No, we're not. We are in a time in this new second part of the year, and we just want to recap the first part of the year, so from January to June, and everything that happened in between there. So, with us, our wonderful panel, Mr. Julius Kibugi. Good evening, viewers.
Good evening.
We have Michael Monene.
Good evening, viewers.
We have Emmanuel Mohol.
Good morning, viewers.
Okay. We have Ken Big Njoroge.
Good evening, morning, afternoon, viewers.
And lastly, but not leastly, we have.
It's a call from Uganda. So.
Hey, and lastly, we have Mr. George Nyoro. Hey, was that a flex?
It was. I can confirm that.
So anyway, let's start with January. What did we have in January? We did a lot of planning. So as Shamsi, we are quite serious about what we do. So there was a lot of planning that was involved, and spreadsheets, and just looking forward into the year. Some of those things we've managed to do, some of them maybe not. But let's keep going. What happened in February? Feb 1st. George, tell us about Two Rivers.
So first we had Two Rivers. We were about to head to Zanzibar, and we wanted to do a last minute show. Not last minute, but we wanted to do a show to two things. As usual, connect with our fans and run the set that we're going to run in Zanzibar as well. Give the guys the Zanzibar experience, but at Two Rivers Ruaka. So we had that show. It was great. As usual, Two Rivers shows just have a thing of their own. Like Two Rivers is
space.
Two Rivers.
It's really good space.
Yeah.
We urge the new management to bring us back.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
now. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Two Rivers is amazing. It's grown as an entertainment spot. I think it's grown a lot into like a place where it's like respected as a venue for I can go for this free show and it will be good music. Like especially the Friday jazz acts, Kinasisi.
Although now it's Saturday, yeah.
Now it's on Saturday.
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh, it's back.
Well, I don't know if it's that one. It's a Saturday event.
Is it consistent?
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's like every 2 Saturdays. I'm not sure. Anyway.
Manu, what else happened in February? There's something very exciting that happened to you in February.
You got married.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That I accompanied you.
Oh,
February. If it's what he's referring to, February we went to Zanzibar.
Yeah.
And then us, Luck and I, we went earlier.
It was
just the two of us.
It wasn't that thing that you guys did.
Wait.
Which thing is that?
The thing that you guys did.
So we
No.
went to.
Your discretion.
Yeah, we went to Zanzibar. Yeah, it was a first. I think.
Yeah.
It was a first, yeah, and it was awesome. We got to enjoy biryani with Laka on the first day.
Yeah, man.
In Star
Hotel.
Just went to random places eating
Dada
food.
tatu kama unatazama.
It was nice. That was exciting.
And Manu is so scared, like of takeoffs and landings.
Not so scared.
Watch this clip.
No, lakini Laka, that flight. There was a
What are you saying about flight 540?
But it's a guitarist things, because even Muguna, when we were flying to the coast, even he was like, I don't like planes.
But then Jack mbona umenyoa already? Please, why? And if you are selling, please let us know. Let us see to
George anyway.
So when we went with the man over here, we were taking part in something called Swahili Encounters. So Sauti za Busara, as a festival, before a few days before, like 4 days before, they'll get some of the acts to come together and create music together. So we were there with Mandla Blangeni from South Africa, Shakib and Rafiq and Sam from Algeria, Sami. We're there with Asia, yeah, from Sudan. And what?
What I do?
1 hour later.
Nickname yake ilikuwa inaanza na B.
Brahil.
Bizra, my friend. Habib, Bizra, we love you. From Egypt,
Amina,
and of course Amina and Mansule from Zanzibar.
Yeah.
So we put together some amazing music. It was a lot of fun, and Manu had a lot of fast.
So Manu. So Manu, you know now, Manu, having been, born and brought up in a Christian, he encountered artists. Some artists need some form of motivation before they go on stage. And Manu didn't know what was going on. Yes. Motivation was passing around.
Akadhani ni kama hiyo smoke ya kuuza crash.
Let's just say secondary fumes. Motivated me. Manu was quite happy.
Hey, I look at Manu and just say. Anyway, we need Manu to stay in Shamsi, so we're not near that story with his parents. Okay.
Hiya.
Bwana Mike, tell us about
Sauti za Busara. That was an awesome show. We played at around 7. Yeah. We were the first act on stage. The main stage. Setting the pace and setting the mood for the festival. Yeah, and it was an awesome experience. Although we were kicked out of stage because of time.
Hey man,
it was a good experience. The food. The food.
Lukman. Ilikuwa Lukman?
Yeah.
Lukman. Hey.
For everyone who is going there, please make sure you pass by that place. You for sure. Yes. For the food, it was amazing. I think we had an awesome experience. Yeah.
Shout out was there at Abuso Inn. So you can go look for Abuso Inn.
I don't know how Laka remembers all this.
Let's move on to March. What happened? Soul food. Tell us.
Soul food was this gig that we had at this restaurant. That's what is it called?
Savannah restaurant.
Savannah restaurant. That's over here at here it's called Lower Hill.
Oh, really?
Apparently.
Apparently.
Z. So really cool gig, like chill, nice soul food music.
Okay.
Yeah, soulful music with food. Yeah, soul food.
The food was also really good.
Food was really nice. The place has a nice. Oh, you here?
Yeah, so we didn't take it.
You didn't taste food.
We didn't eat that food.
Okay. Yeah, me, I usually sit where the tables are, so I was able to pick from
the turntables.
Yeah, but it was a really cool gig and stuff like that. Yeah, pretty much.
That gig was a national game, and then the guy goes to miss a penalty. Sorry, I just got to get that out of my chest.
But then, man, that was a good. So, Soul Food came out of Shamsi 5 at 5 concept, where we're trying to bring 5 Shamsi curated gigs, different flavor, different type of gigs, where we, explore different themes. and profitability. I think we've hit the 4 P's. This is passion, purpose, people. So we are trying to nail profitability.
Yes. 4 P's, guys. You heard it here
P's.
first at Shamsi.
Yeah.
Murata Session.
I just need to pee.
Manze, but that gig taught us a lesson. It wasn't so well attended, but the guys who came were quite a good vibe. But yeah, that we started the Shamsi 5 at 5 series with a stupendous loss. But,
But the gig was good. The gig was
no,
good.
the gig was good. Yeah, music.
But
vibe.
did you feel it?
Noel and Webby.
Oh man, yeah.
Even Charity.
Additions. And Chare came on board with Webby. Fantastic additions.
Hey.
The music, the vibe, the stories,
The stage.
everything was cool other than the dollar. And you know, you'd have thought, man, we give up, this thing is failing. The first gig has not done so well financially, but I mean, we are here at 2.5 with, I guess, 2.5 to go or 3 to go. And we're pushing. So Soul Food, we've not shelved that idea. I think we're gonna do it again sometime early next year. Yeah, and probably, I don't know, let's see. We've not discussed this, but maybe we can feature the queen of Nyami music.
Oh.
Yeah, should do it
For soul food.
for Soul Food. June, we are coming for you. Yeah, that was
So,
Soul Food.
yeah, I think, Biggie had mentioned the Shamsi 5 at 5. What did I want to say about that? I can't even remember.
We talked about love and relationships and blah blah.
That's exactly. So, I think what I really like about this Shamsi 5 at 5 is that it's our own stage. We're allowed to be vulnerable with our own stories. That one was one where, Soul Food was the first one for Kujisema, and we had stories from Biggie, from George, who else?
Manu, we need to hear your story.
From Noel Derito, who cried. He cried on stage.
Usianike mwanaume.
Please watch this video again of Manu. But I really like that we're able to share our own stories. A lot of these stages we're invited to, we can't do so. Anyway, let's move to, that was March. Let's move to April. April actually started with the Two Rivers.
Yeah.
The jazz day celebration. So that was huge, because Two Rivers management changed and they wanted to do something different to the music. So they wanted to do these mega gigs. So first they had Gillard and Gillard.
Both.
Well, Gillard. And he gave it. It was such a big show, fantastic show. And this, the week after, they're like, we want one of the well-performing acts that we've had at Two Rivers for some time. And who was called? No, but we got called. We got called up to do that show, and it was an amazing honor. Two Rivers hosted us so well. We got to stay at the City Lodge, and I didn't even know there was a hotel within Two Rivers. But we were there. It was 3 hours. No, actually, the whole night was ours, and we had Njoki Karu and we had Lerito. Tell us.
Yes, Noel, we were atoning for the misdeeds of Soul Food.
Oh yeah.
We featured Noel.
In fact, your check alinunua ticket.
Yeah, when the check came out, he bought an well done Noel for supporting.
Yeah.
So Njoki and then
Hey,
Njoki snapped different for
Yes, Kibugi. Address the people.
So let me tell you guys about Njoki. These guys tell me there's this chick called Njoki. She's doing this thing. Then who mentioned her first to me?
Me.
And like it was Kiki. So she's like, this chick has a really nice voice. And I think we even watched like some YouTube videos. And I'm like, hey, she's alright. Then she goes up on stage. I'm like, what is going on? This chick has a voice
na presents.
And Anna stage presence.
And socks for days.
And
socks.
Shout out to socks.
Amazing voice, Njoki. And then Noel as well brought it down. Wow. That set was so tight, eh?
Yeah.
Very nice stuff.
Then my veterans, asanteni kwa kuja kuona kina Gogo Simo and James Gogo and Pasin were there and Ken Mwara. Thank you guys for supporting us. We really appreciate it. April, our first Tuhimidiwe.
Oh yeah.
That's my time.
Our first Tuhimidiwe was done at ECK St. Andrews. Let me do that again. So our first Tuhimidiwe was done at St. Andrews Church, old church, and it was such a small place where we had a very intimate space. We had guys fill up the room, and like we could just feel the love, but we actually didn't think that this place is a bit too small for the guys that are going to come. And remember that we were coming from a point where we had made a substantial amount of loss. So we were taking it easy. But funny enough, the gig work, it was such an amazing moment for us, even for the people. Like, you could feel the vibe and the presence and everything that is good. And Joki was there again. And Joki was there. Alice was there.
Chikwaza
was there. Ro was there.
Libby.
The flautist. He was the flautist of the night, and Libby was there. And these people did.
And Eugene.
Yeah. Eugene Mudui. They did an amazing job.
I mean, it's a gig we tried out of a few things. Laka is there playing and praying over people walking down the church aisle as he's playing his sax. They had a nice performance thing with Eugene where they went out playing Amazing Grace and tooting their own horns. It was really cool. We had guys sitting up on Mbele in the father's house on cushions.
That was the coolest.
It was really cool, laid back, sitting on cushions. It was to some people. Anyway, it was really cool. Really cool warm and gig, and it sold out. And guys were calling us. They're culprits, eh? You're always calling 3 p.m. day of the show, and then 5:50 p.m. you're supposed to start at 6. Hey, kuna ticket. So now please be buying tickets.
Kenyans
are musicians.
But that was a fun.
For Kenyan, sold out means buy tickets now.
You still have a chance. One more chance.
No, that there are hidden tickets. It's like a game. You unlock hidden level.
By then najua msee anacheza kwa hiyo band.
I think Uhimide was one that confirmed this Shamsi 5 at 5 vision for me at least. It was. Do you need to be somewhere?
No, never. What do you mean?
Anyway, move on to the next one. Safaricom International Jazz Festival, Kenyan. International Jazz Day, Kenyan All Stars Jazz. It wasn't Kenyan All Stars. Check Tidiane Sek, Paco Seri. Wow. Jazz Brigade. Wow. Mandla Mlangeni. Wow. Who else? Kato Change.
Wow.
And HP.
Wow. Shamsi music.
But Safaricom Jazz was fantastic. It was celebrating African something, and we decided African jazz.
Isn't that what? Okay.
Heroes or something.
It was celebrating African jazz.
So we went with like our music and went with this Okaka story. Okaka, I don't know. Can we zoom into your? We can't. You zoom into the camera. So Okaka is our is our story of this warrior king. So we made the entire thing about that Okaka story. So we made the whole thing about that Okaka story, and it was phenomenal. Like it was scripted, choreography. Show them the dance. Come on.
Oh yeah.
Never got injury.
Tell us his experience.
Yeah. More. Tell us about the choreography.
Shout out to Nyokabi. She brought out the dancer in me for one day. Just on that specific day. Literally. Not again. But yeah, it was awesome. It was cool to try and dance. Yeah, and embarrass yourself in the process, and people are cheering as you embarrass yourself.
You did it so epically. Watch this clip. Yes, I would have convinced. Oh, we got to meet a lot of people. We got to meet Chepto Kositani from Jazz Sister Cities, and we were very excited about that relationship. Looking forward to good things, Chepto.
Yeah.
No pressure.
Well done. I guess this will come after she's hosting a jazz gig in Ukraine.
In Ukraine, yeah.
Around, I guess, the time we're shooting this. So we hope that went well, and that the gig was a success. But that's a good project concept you have going there. Yeah, and look forward to work together.
Yeah. But yeah, Safaricom Jazz was bananas. We loved it. We had some merchandise from it. Actually, that's when we started. No. At Uhimidiwe, we started doing the badges, themed merchandise around whatever the concert is about. So for Safaricom Jazz, we did the 4 songs that we did. No, wait, we did a few. Anyway, we had 4 varieties, and I think they went pretty well. Yeah.
Must say that's the last Safaricom Jazz Festival that the founding father of the festival oversaw, Mr. Bob Collymore. He wasn't physically in attendance, but he always had a live stream dedicated to him to watch these gigs. But yeah, man, Bob has done a great thing for the industry. He has opened doors, and he's left a legacy that we need to keep up with, and we need to emulate. So Safaricom Jazz, I hope it lives on. We are here to help and to support the cause. I'm now part of the background team. So yeah. Thanks, Bob, for believing in us. And Bob and Safaricom Jazz and the entire team. Kabuda, Zahida, Sylvia, Angeline, all those guys who are there.
Asante. Last but not least, Lwanda Rockman. Okay, George, tell us about Lwanda Rockman. Don't show us. Just tell us. Hey.
Lwanda Rockman was great too. It was. We had a few weeks of rehearsing the music, and it was really. The music wasn't that hard. It was just coming in to plug, but the actors had been practicing for a while, and so it worked really well. I think the play, first weekend attendance wasn't full, but guys were tired. tired, especially on Sunday, because we did Friday, Saturday. Saturday we had rehearsal for Uhimidiwe, because we were leading at a church on Sunday on a church tour. Then Sunday is when we went to Nairobi Chapel, South Sea. Is it Nairobi Chapel? What is it? NC South? Yeah. South. Wow, that evening, the last show was running on fumes. Hey, but the second weekend slapped. It was really good. It was good doing the music, feeling in, and we made some tight relationships from people all over. So yeah, it was it was just an experience worth having, I believe.
Tell us about your Lwanda experience.
Oh, Lwanda Rockman. Yeah, just as they have said, it was awesome. It sold out the last weekend. It was cool. And props to people like like JJ, man. You need to have a vision like that is so big, and just put it out there and just wait to see what happens. And it takes a lot of faith, courage, a lot of courage. So
This is jacket.
people will get it.
See in post production.
So JJ, yeah, and I'm blessed to be part of it, and so many different art forms. Like, it helps me appreciate different art forms. There's us musicians, and in musicians there's instrumentalists, and wow, fantastic singers. Then there's also dance. There's also acting. There's also the tech. It's not an art form, so sorry, tech guys. Oh it is. I'm sorry.
Away with you.
The makeup. Okay, I'm away. I'm back. So I had an extra life. So yeah, the makeup, like, just seeing how all of those things make for a great show. Not just music, like everything came together. Yeah. So LR was awesome.
It was even like
awesome.
The advertising things, imagery, like it created such anticipation all the way there. We learned a lot. I think everyone learned a lot from just looking at how it's in media. But it was great. Yeah.
Shout out to Modo. You guys are amazing.
People. Okay, pass on.
Modo. We love you. Anyway, that's it for the first half of the year. In the second half of the year, there was Uhimidiwe 2.0, which we will not recap today. There's also, what else are we looking forward to? There's our album launch, Afro Synthesis, is happening quite soon, in a few weeks. So look out for that.
The release, singles maybe.
Yeah, there's also single releases from the album, and there's also the online release that will come before the show. What else are we looking at? We're looking at a possible birthday bash. We're looking at Christmas, Uhimidiwe,
Ukaroliwe.
There's also...
Is it? They have to say it.
They have to say it. That's just a big... We're experiencing technical difficulties. Do not attempt to adjust your screen. Anyway, so lots to look forward to from Shamsi Music. If you haven't, please subscribe. Please check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Follow us on those platforms. Also follow Kibugi at Kibugi Julius, Mike Nesh bass, nothing. Ken Biggie and Possum Keys. Asanteni, we out.
Oh yeah.